Okay, so here we are on day 22 of the Engine 2 Diet 28-day challenge, and we're having oatmeal and fruit. It's super easy. You take a cup of this, oatmeal, or oats. You take a cup of water, right? Pour the water in, stir it up a little bit. Now, I used to put a banana in here and mix it up together at the same time, but I kind of like cold bananas, and so I'm gonna add the banana, or I should say not hot bananas, I prefer, so I'm gonna throw it in after it's heated up. So I've mixed it up a bit, and I'm gonna throw it in the microwave for a couple minutes, and when it's done, I'm gonna add some blueberries and banana. Sounds good, doesn't it? Okay, so that's that. For lunch today, we're having a salad, and then for dinner, we're having a sweet potato, brown rice, kale, and white beans. Both great meals, super healthy for you. And we'll show you those when we make them. Also have some good news today. We had some weight loss. We don't weigh ourselves every day or anything like that. Not everybody's even trying to lose weight because some people are at their ideal weight. But Grandma and Grandpa, my mom and dad, both lost weight, both lost about 3.5 pounds this week. So that's great news. Next week is the end of the 28-day challenge, another 7 days or so, and my parents are having their blood test as well as weighing themselves. And so I will be giving you guys kind of a wrap up. After the 28-day challenge, we'll kind of have a wrap up. It'll give you results, blood tests, our impressions of what happened on the 28-day challenge. All of that's gonna happen in that video. So definitely make sure you come back and check us out for that if you're not here every day, making comments, sharing, subscribing, and all that, okay? Okay, so here we are at lunch, and for lunch we're having salad, but we're doing a couple things different this time. First off, we made a honey mustard dressing that tastes absolutely delicious, and we'll have the recipe up in the description so you guys can check that out. And then also, we're doing croutons. I know, huh? Well, if you can't find croutons that don't have oil, then you can take, what we did was we took Ezekiel whole grain bread, we toasted it, and then you should take the Bragg's liquid amino acids, the spray bottle, but I was kind of a bonehead and got the little squirt bottle. So we put it in one of these and we brushed it on each of them. Actually, Danielle brushed it on each of them and I watched like a moron. But then we sprinkle garlic powder on it, and then we're gonna sprinkle some Italian seasoning on it. Here, watch. This is how you sprinkle. See that? Sprinkle that on all this, and then you throw them in the oven for just a couple minutes. I mean, they cook really quick because they're already toasted, right? You're just trying to put that, and they like get nice and hard, and throw them on your salad, and they're delicious. Or at least we hope they're delicious. If they're not, it's my fault for getting the wrong kind of Brags. But we're gonna do that, and we'll show you what it's like as soon as it's done, okay? Okay, so here we are at lunch. This is what it looks like. So you got your croutons, and we cooked them maybe just a hair long. They cooked really quick. We tried it for 2 minutes, they weren't done. They were still soft, and we went to 3 minutes, and there was some that were a little burnt. So at least on our broiler, well, we moved them from the bottom rack to the top. Anyhow, about 2 minutes or so, 2.5. And some pepper on there, and then kidney beans, garbanzo beans, lettuce. Make your salad how you like it, but, and then we did, like I said, that new dressing. So it's fantastic dressing, really, really good. And the croutons turned out great. So you guys should check it out, try it. And we'll see you at dinner time. Okay, so dinner time, and what are we having tonight? We are having brown rice, that's right, brown rice. Looking good, and white beans, white beans. And yams we have in there, cut up with broccoli. Now I think on the Engine 2 schedule, it had sweet potatoes and kale or something like that. But we threw caution to the wind, and because we only had yams here and we didn't want to go back to the store, and we had broccoli, we figured broccoli, kale, both green, they're good for you. We'll go with that, right? And anyhow, we also seasoned that stuff. It'll be in the description, but we seasoned it with smoked paprika, with garlic, and with Cajun seasoning. So give it a little kick, we're hoping. A little kick. So we'll show you guys what it looks like as soon as it's on the plate, and it'll happen that fast. Okay, so this is what it looks like. We did the brown rice. On top of that, we put the white beans, and then we put the yams and the broccoli on top of that. We're probably gonna end up using some sort of Cajun seasoning on top, or maybe some pepper and salt and pepper. We'll see, because it doesn't have a ton of flavor, it seems, but we figure with a little seasoning, it'll end up being great, right? So hopefully you guys are following along with us. If you are, we'd love for you to comment. If you haven't subscribed already, please do that, and share it with a friend. We will see you guys tomorrow on day 23. Hey guys, so I forgot about the myth earlier today, and so it's later tonight, and we had to do the myth, and I had it ready, but now it's like terrible lighting, and so I decided to come in here in the bathroom where I get the best lighting. But of course I gotta film it myself, because the camera's over here by the mirror. So hopefully that's acceptable to you guys. And this is the myth number 12, and that is that eating a plant-based diet is joyless, meaning, oh my goodness, I'm eating a plant-based diet, there's nothing enjoyable about it, and I won't enjoy any of the food. Well, it's a complete myth, but if you don't try it, you'll never know for sure, right? The reality is that a lot of people that go on a plant-based diet actually find out that over time their taste buds change and their palate changes, and they learn to taste different things in the food that they didn't taste before. And so one of the interesting things about it is, if you think about it, in fact this is the way Rip puts it in his book, if you've ever gone from whole milk to 2% to 1% to skim, something like that, when you first switch you think, oh my goodness, this tastes like water. I don't even know what I'm drinking. And I did that. I went from 2% to 1%. And then when I got married, Danielle was like, oh, I'm not drinking 1%, we're doing non-fat. Well, every single time you change, it tastes like you're drinking water, and then gradually it starts to be okay. And then when I would go back to 2% or something else, it tasted like I was drinking this cream that was just like super thick. Well, it's because your taste buds change. The same thing happens with lots of different things once you allow your palate to get used to the new flavors. And so what will happen on a plant-based diet? You will get used to it. Trust us. And you will start to enjoy the flavors, the new flavors that you didn't enjoy before.
Can I use the bathroom?
Hey! You want to use the bathroom? No. You gotta use the other one. So there you have it. Myth number 12, debunked. And that's the last myth that's in Rip's book. But I'm probably going to tell you guys a few other things that I got in other books, or that we've just found out after almost 3 years of being on a plant-based lifestyle between Danielle and Harley and myself. Sound good? Okay, thanks guys.